Greetings and welcome into stream today. I'm really excited about today's stream because we were playing Clocktower Rewind, which is a game I started playing when the remaster came out a couple months ago, but I never finished, so I figured it would be really fun to do on stream. This game has multiple endings and it says randomized gameplay, so I also think it'd be fun because I feel like it's one of the ones where each playthrough, either you can do something different or something different happens, so it's unique. But it should be really fun. If you know nothing about this game, part of the reason I'm excited and so many people love this game, it's like considered a Hallmark, not Hallmark like the channel, like a classic survival horror, one of the ones that helped define the genre later on. So like I've heard of it as described as like a cult classic before. So there's a lot of people who really like it. The first time I ever started playing it was a few months ago. I didn't get too far. So we're going to be experiencing it together. A stalker horror pioneer. Thank you, Pops. Yes, that is a good way of describing it. I'm going to say hello to the people in chat. Also make sure that you guys can hear the game. We've got some cool music going on in the background. Should be good there. I also, well, I'll do the introductions here and then we'll switch over to the gameplay. I want to say a big hello to Melody and Blinky and Pops and Adam and Solar and Sarah and Red Hood and Adam. Did I already say hello? I think I did. Hello again. And Kleiser, and Steven, and Despair, and Mr. Metzger. Welcome in. I hope you guys are doing very well. Alright. We got our late night cozy stream. I think actually this game we're going to be able to get pretty cozy. The art style is really beautiful. It's like, it's not 8-bit, but it's like a more pixelated game in terms of the gameplay, but the cutscenes are so cool. Like when you load up the game, there's even like this kind of trailer that happens with it. But let's get into it. I'm gonna stop talking about it, and I'm just gonna show you guys the game instead. So I hope you guys are doing well. And we're ready. Okay, this is Clocktower. I think I gotta do a new game. Okay, here's the other thing, and I don't know if it's been updated since I played the game. Since we're going to be, so for the first couple of things, the achievements that I have already achieved from before when I played, there's an episode that on the channel in case you're curious to see that. But I do remember when you get the achievements in this remaster, they fill up like the entire screen, including the thing, like the scene while it's happening. So I apologize if that does happen. As far as I knew, there was not a way to turn it off. Maybe we can check that today before diving into it. Because that was the only thing with this game where I was like, I can't say what's happening while it's happening, but at least I achieved something. Okay. I think I'm gonna do the rewind because this also has like save states and everything. I went through this before. And that's from my other file, which I mentioned. Let's go ahead and start a new game. I am gonna look at the controls because they are a bit different. Q and E, Jennifer will move left to right based on which button you press. WASD will change when hovering over interactable objects. If Jennifer is running, press the stop button to stop her, which is the right mouse button, and then that is to confirm, and then item is space, and then G is panic, which I will not have a problem with because I panic a lot in horror games. as soon as the enemy shows up, that's gonna be the first button I press. very dramatic. I like it. Welcome to Clocktower. Okay. There we go. I remember the interact button. See, this is why we look at the controls before we get started. Okay, and game start. And there's the ending list there. I'm not going to look at it. I'm not even sure you can look at it until you unlock it, but I like doing things as blind as possible, so we're going to go in. It was September when Jennifer and her friends, who were all raised in Granite Orphanage, received an offer to be adopted. This is how it all started. Do I have to click through? I don't think so. Laura, hurry up. It's going to be sundown before we get to the house. Miss Mary? What is it? The house we're going to live in from now on. Do you know what it's like? This is the fifth time since last night you've asked me that question. You don't need to worry. It's a very lovely house. I think we can see it from here. There it is. It's just the most haunted looking mansion. It does kind of look like a castle with the tower on that one side. The clock tower? This house is so big. It really is. I can't believe this is only the main hall. I'm going to say hello to the owner of the house. You girls wait for me here. Bye-bye. They kind of remind me of Scooby-Doo. Like the color scheme, because we've got Fred, Shaggy, Velma, Daphne. I think they're just all identifiable colors for the pixel art. Okay, I think we are ready to actually get started with the gameplay. Also, I wanted to say, welcome in, Phantom. It's good to see you. Okay. I do remember the ambiance at the very start. Why is my mouse doing that? Can I just put it over there? Wait. Oh, it's Q and E. And then shift to stop? Okay. I do remember this about the controls. It's a bit odd on the keyboard because I'm not sure. I'm not sure that the original game itself was on the keyboard. I think we have to talk to the people. We do have the footsteps. It's very calm in terms of the ambiance. Okay, can I talk to you? Well, what? The house is big. It makes me feel uncomfortable. What about you? Hey, Anne. I wonder what kind of person Mr. Barrows is. Right? Yeah. If I talk to you guys again, do we get very dialogue? No. I'm trying to remember all this. Oh, I can click through the dialogue. They do talk a bit slow, the text, so I might end up doing that. It was on SNES, the original. I don't think I'll like it here. Lotta, you are such a worrywart. Okay. And we've got the tables and everything else over here. Can I actually make you run? I forget how to do that. I know panic is... Whoa, that's rewind. Wait, rewind? Did that tell me that in the mechanics? I don't remember being able to use that. Alright, we're getting back into it. This game is sentient. They know us. Makes it even more scary. Also, Jonathan, welcome in. I think what I need to do is check out the 2 doors here, first of all. She's definitely not in a rush, which is fine. And it can't go through there. It's locked. I'm not going to use WASD. I'm just going to use my mouse here to get us through. I'm trying to remember if there's a way that I can run. I know how to stop. I don't know how to go faster. Metal Sonic, welcome in. This, well, I don't know if we're going to be able to get through, like, the full game with every single ending today in stream, but if you're asking if this is a game, like, the full game or a demo or anything, it's the full game. In fact, it's a remaster from a game, I think it was originally 1995. Isn't that what was on the start screen? So the original game is very old, but it's considered a classic, and I can't go through here. So, do I sit at the table? I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. Serchi, welcome in. It's just a regular table. Amazing. I think I ran into this the first time I played as well. Can I not interact with this door? She's just staring out. It's been 30 years, but it'll be out of early access any day now. That is true. There are some games, I think, that have ended up perpetually in early access. 1995 Ancient Times. Oh, goodness. That's when the dinosaurs existed, you know? If you were born any time in the 1990s, I hate to tell you, you're old, as someone who was born in the 1990s too. Okay, I can't go back this way. Well, she's just gonna be walking back and forth. Maybe I should check out, can I actually, oh, we can actually change the screen size. Oh. I don't like stretch, I don't think. I'm gonna keep the 4x3. We can have CRT. Oh, and we have different borders. I think I liked, that one's kind of pretty too. We'll have her eyeball staring at us there. Oh, I can't. Oh, God. I didn't know that guy was on the other side. Can I look at the paintings or go up the stairs? I forget how to actually do this. I don't know if I can in the thing. Hold on. I'm going to open up Clocktower Rewind Controls in my other tab. Just so that I have them. Normally I have the pause screen to help me out. Oh no, I don't need the controller map. I need the left click, interact, walk, run. Oh, I can run with double click. Okay. Okay. I got it. Maybe if we just run around a lot. But she's not running at this thing. Did it, Adam? Hey, Pumpkin, welcome in. I miss doing lore videos, actually. Well, because I love playing games with the lore, so I want to do more of those. But, wait, actually, I haven't seen the newest... Wasn't there a teaser for Amanda the Adventurer 3? The, like, next game that they're coming out with? I do remember seeing something about that on social media. Maybe we could check that out. Maybe I need to talk to one of you guys again. This table, this thing, this thing, this thing. Let's talk to Anne again. Hey, you should go check on her. Okay, when all else fails, talk to the characters again. When I see the spider roommate, I think I'd be a little bit more terrified. Oh, yeah, the left side of the screen, not the right side of the screen. Okay, but how do I check on her if she doesn't want to go through the door? I'll talk to you again. Is Mrs. Mary okay? I don't know, man. I've actually been walking in circles for a little bit. I guess we're pacing back and forth. This is kind of realistic. She's taking too long. Should I go check on her? Nah, it's fine. I'll do that. The music starts up. We're doing something right. Okay. It came from the main hall. Where is everybody? Hey, stop teasing me. All right, and we're into the gameplay. I'm just gonna run. Maybe let's go upstairs first, if it lets me. Because like I said, I think that you choose, like, what to do and what happens during the game. I can't remember what I did the first time, so we're just doing whatever we want to do today. I voice acted that part. My screams. My jump scares are the scariest. The scariest part of any horror game. They're the loudest, certainly. I do know that much. Alright, let's go back this way. Oh my gosh, yeah. Before phones were like all touchscreen and everything, they had the keypads on them. If you like watch old Disney Channel original like movies, they always had like the popular girl with like the cell phone, and it had like a screen on the top and then all the buttons at the bottom, and she could always text really fast, and it was like really impressive if you could text really fast on one of those phones, especially because the buttons were all like really tiny, so it wasn't like, you know, the keypad or anything. Oh, well, I guess we're not going that way. But anyways, I do remember they also had like phone games and stuff, I think, on the old phones before we had iPhones. And now we have like fully developed Poppy Playtime on phones. I'm getting old. I'm looking at the past, you know what I mean? But it's a game that where we can do that because it's 30 years old. Because 1995, right? Man. Jess, welcome in. How's it going? All right, then let's go back to this other door and check it out. No. This way. Is it still going to be locked? Huh? It's locked. Well, we already knew that. And I can't go back up there. No, I don't want you to go up the stairs. No. Come back. Girl. At least we know that I'm not a master of the controls yet. Okay, and also you can't back out of certain decisions. I don't actually know if I do have my controller here. I don't know if it'd be any easier on controller or if they didn't even have controller buttons on the screen, right? Maybe that's because it's detected that I have the keyboard active. But that arm movement is so energetic that she has going on. I love the animation of her skirt too, though. Like when she runs, the flowiness. Pixel art is actually like I really like it as an art style. All right, and then we go back through here. And we have a couple doors to check. Let's go in this one first. I do think she's gonna get her steps in for sure. There's a large crack in the wall. It looks like it could collapse at any moment. And then I think, can I go up here? Is this what collapsed before, or is this entire place just generally collapsing? You picked up the sharp-edged stone. Okay. And then decide to slide down where you just saw the sharp-edged stone or picked up the sharp-edged stone. These are lattice windows. Beautiful. Get me the heck out of here. Okay. I don't actually know if I need to be checking every window, if she's just going to say they're lattice windows. It looks like there's a courtyard outside. All right, let's try this door. She's green. Is that my health on the background? I think it might be. She looks like she's sleeping too right now. The light is off. I wonder where the switch is. A disturbing painting of a face. Oh, the switch is right here. Nice. Okay. I've got a TV. It seems to be broken. She's green. She must be a member. That is true. The green username, just in a different form. Is that sound going to attract people? I actually want to make a note of that so that if in the future we need to utilize that. Looks like it's filled with a bunch of junk. We actually have quite a bit to explore. Oh my god, when she walks with zero urgency. The sofa looks pretty comfortable to sit on. We have a table and then the fireplace. Fireplaces in old games, or like, I feel like they're always hiding secrets. You say it hadn't been used in a while. Sofa looks pretty comfortable to sit on. Okay, can you look at, I want you to look at the fireplace. The fireplace. The fireplace. No, okay, she doesn't want to. Can I examine the painting? I did. She said it was a scary face. It does look pretty scary. It almost looks like a skull. It's completely dark outside. I wonder what time it is now. Bro. Wait, I'm actually, like, wondering if my game is lagging a little bit now, or if she's just naturally walking that slow. Can I make you run? Every mansion in games is also sus. That is true. That's where you find the secret bookshelves and, like, the hallways that lead to nowhere or secret rooms. Okay. That's gone. What's this? Picture of baby? There is a small perfume bottle. This is the same perfume used by Miss Mary. You've obtained the perfume. The bed on the left side doesn't look like it's being used. A blanket rests on the bed. Okay, I think the bird was mean to me the last time. I don't know, it seems like we can turn on and off the lights as well, so I'm just gonna keep those. Is that your footsteps? You're freaking me out. Okay. I'll go into this door next. Yeah, I don't want to interact with the bird right now. The first time I played, I do remember it was not very nice, so we're just gonna leave that be. Oh. Is this the bathroom? I love this kind of music in the games when it shows up. Alright, let's go. The water seems to be running. I think the lights are flickering, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do anything there. Oh, she's going in on her own. Toilet? It does, doesn't it? I was thinking that too, Penny. The music is very Halloween-esque. I don't know. I don't need to use it right now. Okay, but let's see what's behind curtain number 1. Laura? my god. I love that the icon changes. Okay, time to panic! Time to panic! Time to panic! Is it P? P for panic! Did my game freeze? My game froze. I think my game froze. This isn't supposed to happen, right? Could I restart from checkpoint? Reset game, maybe? Damn! The first time this happened to me when I played it, I had this gigantic, I think it was during this scene, I had this gigantic achievement pop up on screen, so I couldn't see what happened. And now my game froze. 2025, we still have bugs and lag. It is what it is. No, I didn't pause the game. When I pause the game, the pause screen comes up on this side, like underneath where my camera is. Is it quick start or continue? Continue, I think it would be what I need to use. Well, there was the hourglass there, but I don't think... Did I do something? Was I not supposed to go into panic mode? I actually am not entirely sure what panic mode does. Does it take us to a disco? I'm not sure about that. Okay, we get to live the fear again. I love how the icon changes down at the bottom. It's a really nice touch. Alright, let's run. Run for your life! Girl? Why are you just standing and watching him? I'm clicking it! Get out of here! She's taking her sweet time. Hey, Pancake, welcome in. Alright, I don't know where I'm running to. I'm just gonna get out of here. Get away from Scissorman. Alright, I don't know that we want to go upstairs. What does panic mode do? Also, because look, I think that collapses. What do you think? Oh, panic mode actually pauses the game. So when you're panicking, I see. I'm just gonna keep running away. She's taking a nap in the bottom left-hand side of the screen. Okay, and now I think I'm cornered, which is not the best thing, but I have a shovel. Freak! How'd you get over here so fast? Girl! What's happening? Run! Why are you letting this happen? Oh! Why is he going yippee? He's going yippee! Get out of here. Girl. Death is happening? Hey, Jay. Yeah, he's doing a little dancey dance. What a guy. My health is nothing. Girl, I want you to go in the door. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna die, guys. Easy first death. Okay, I do think I'm gonna die. Can you just run past him? Do I have to click a lot? Panic mode? Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, those are my... Those are the moves of a pro gamer. Those are professional gaming moves. I knew exactly what I was doing there. I just wanted you guys to see what happened when we die. He's just a happy little guy. Easy death. Easy death. If only we could move in more than 2 directions. The problem with living in a 2D world. Oh my god. Okay, girl. That's a little... Okay, so it automatically saved us into a death. Does that mean I have to start the whole thing again? I think I'm cursed. I think that I might actually be cursed, because why does this happen? Let's continue again. She just slipped. I don't think there's any place for me to go over here. I can't interact with anything. How do I fight back? Can I even fight back? Girl. Oh, the sharp stone? I'm gonna try one more time trying to use the sharp stone and whatever else is in my inventory. I think what I gotta do is find a place to hide. Also, maybe I can just leave the room immediately. Let's try and do that. Let's try and leave the room immediately. Was it really? So it's not just me blinking? Okay, girl, make up your mind. I just immediately died. I just immediately died. Okay, I'll try this. I'll try the rock. I'll try the rock. Oh, I just restarted the game. Sorry. Sorry. Can I... So, how's you guys' week been? This is how it all started. Crap, I was clicking the button to try and get through it quickly. Maybe I can continue. Crap. Adam, thank you so much for the 3. And the next time. And for the first super of this chat, you get the special dolphin sound effect. Hell yeah. And then for me, getting soft locked in the game. A moment of silence with some crickets. Okay, that's like high pitched. Damn. The special dolphin. I think we can see it from here. There it is. I don't think there's a way I can skip through this unless I do panic mode. Hell yeah! Holy crap! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, we need 3 dolphins! Adams, Pops, and Steven! Oh my god, thank you for the 10 memberships, Steven. You guys are absolutely crazy. In a fantastic way, because we have so many great users on the chat. Solving the gray username curse. At a time. Okay. At least we get to have a dance party now while I replay this part. Holy crap. Welcome into the Alieann Universe. I think you for another... You guys are being insane tonight. For another 5 members, we're gonna have an endless dance party. The spider. I need to have like a dancing spider for when we get, I mean, it would terrify me, but when we get the gifted memberships, and here we go again. Hell yeah. Crazy Red, welcome in. We've had like an gifted, so we have an endless dance party now. From Pops, Adam, Steven, and Adam again. Oh my god, you guys are very generous. Thank you so much. That was fun. Okay, at least now we are back into like actual gameplay. The other thing is I think I can maybe explore the house a bit. Thank you guys so much. I'm still reeling a little bit from that also because it helped us have a little bit of a dance party while we got back into this. I think that one of my goals is before we have him kind of spawn out of the bathtub, I don't know if he's around the house before that, but maybe we can go and try and open the door. She could just say, like, I don't want to go that way right now. I want to stay in this part of the house, like keeping us there. But yeah, wait, see, this is where I wish YouTube could have like GIFs for like GIFs for chat, because it would be so much fun to have like actual like dancing emotes. I mean, for the gifted stuff they have emotes as well, which I think are really cute. But I have a feeling I have to unlock this door and then maybe go to the other side. Hopefully I don't have to pace too much, and she don't want to run during this. She doesn't even want to walk, it seems like. They did seem like they walked some like indiscernible amount of time though, or miles to this house, so they could just be very exhausted. Hey, welcome in. Yeah, I think it'd be cool. It'll probably be an update at some point in the future, I would think. We'll see. I know, the other girls are like, will you sit down? Your footsteps are the only thing breaking the calm silence in the house. She's taking too long. Should I go check on her? It's fine, I'll do that. Okay, let's go. Her name is, Jennifer. It came from the main hall. Our main character is Jennifer. Where is everybody? Hey, stop teasing me. Okay, I'm also not going to go upstairs because I don't want her to have the thing collapse, but I'm going to keep the lights on. I feel like that's always the better option in horror games because typically it's like lights off means scary stuff. Lights on means you're more protected, but it could be the opposite for this. I don't know if I need to get the sharp stone. Let's get it though, because I feel like it's always better to have more in your inventory than less. So we'll see. Phantom, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Piled up in wood and concrete, you got the sharp edge stone. Okay. No, this way. There we go. And I can get her to run. See, I do think that I was lagging a little bit before. I mean, that's unrelated to the panic mode that I accidentally went into. But I do think that sometimes she walks like even slower. Maybe she's trying to be quiet though. Maybe that's what it is. Sometimes when you run in games, the lights are off. I wonder where the switch is. When you run, it can like be louder and can indicate that the creature is nearby. Who I'm assuming is the guy underneath us. I think this is Scissorman. Which is his canon name, right? He carries a giant pair of scissors, so it couldn't be any more perfect. Okay, and then I can get the shard of glass. I think I'm gonna do that. Amara, welcome in. It's good to see you. How are you doing? What? Did she just freaking die? Is that one of the randomized events? You could just die from the mirror? Is that because I didn't go... Maybe it's because the only thing I did differently that time was I didn't go upstairs. Okay. Well, we get to see all of the deaths. There's gonna be a full playthrough. That's my intention. I'm intentionally showing you guys all of the cool ways that you can die in this game. Just so that you know, we're doing the completionist run. And eventually along the way, we might find an ending too. Can I look at this first then? Or is it if I go even close to this? This small perfume bottle. Okay, I think I can pick this one up. I've obtained a perfume. Maybe if I turn the lights off? I don't know, I feel like the shard of glass would be useful. Maybe I do need to do that. This game, I had heard was like a cult classic, basically, yeah. So it was one of those ones where like a lot of people had said they like absolutely loved it or they played it like many years ago. And this one on Steam, what I'm playing right now is a remaster. It says I'll kill you. Can we not die again? I mean, yeah, because we're gonna show all the ways, right? Girl. Can we do something else? Nice. Okay, now we have the trapped bird. Can I open it? Blanket rest on the bed. Yeah, it's got a bird in it as well. I don't know what that's related to. I almost think I probably should have left it alone. But this is where we get the randomized scenarios based on like whatever decisions we make. But I'm kind of like, do I have to open it in another place? Ellipses. Can we keep going? All right, let's go past that room. What? Oh! Oh my god! Anne's dead! Don't go towards him! I'm dead. Okay, so if you don't go in the bathroom, he still shows up. What happens if you go back then? Once the music goes up, I wonder if you can go back and get even something different happening. I don't want Anne to be dead, though. I want her to be very much alive. All right, let's continue then. Oh, quick start is what I should use if we have to restart at any point. If I get soft locked again. I'm assuming quick start means, and we're here. The consequences of my actions, which I didn't know were consequences when I did the act. Oh god. Alright, let's get out of here. Get the heck out of here, girl! Run, Jennifer! Alright, instead of the bathroom, I'm going back to the bedroom. Which I think was this door, right? Okay. Yes. Okay, and we hide. Is he wearing shoes with, like, really big belt buckles? It almost looks like it. Okay, he is gone. Well, that's a little bit different. At least I know that I can aim for this room as long as I don't get stuck in a dead end. If we have to run from him again. We have the couches here. Maybe I can turn this on and get him to come in this room. Let's see if my theory for that is correct. I know, it's really cool. I do kind of like the 4x3, which actually a game that was released like more modern that did use this aesthetic was Faith recently, which I gotta do chapter 3, but I've done chapter 1 and 2 and it was really fun and really scary. But it's pixelated, but it's a bit different. It's got more of the, well, I guess maybe this is 8-bit as well, but it looks different than this game, but it's got the 4x3, which you typically see in like the older games. Faith was really fun. It's really scary, actually. Some of the boss fights are tough. Oh, my thing is, it says, "Hey, boo." It's a Halloween mug, because Halloween is 24/7. 365 days a year when you play horror games. It would be 16. This is 16-bit? It's cool either way. I like it because it can still be, like, very scary. Well, I don't know. I like a whole bunch of different art styles. Okay, so now that he was there, does that mean that I can experience a ghostly encounter? Okay, I did get an achievement that wasn't covering the entire screen, so maybe that's different now. So that was a ghostly encounter? Can I open this? Is he just gonna show up again? Does he just spawn? It looks like the shower is working. So nobody's here this time. What is the water, though? I don't need to use it right now. Okay, then let's get out of here. Light switch is broken. I do like how the events are randomized, though. Because I feel like even though we had to replay, since I made, like, small decisions that were different, I don't even know how they necessarily affect it. If it's just randomized, like, happens every 2 playthroughs or something, or if my decisions make a difference. All right, her body is gone. And where have you gone? Like, I think that's glitching. I think that's gonna collapse if I try and take it. I still might try and take it. All right, let's not go there. I heard a phone ringing, though. Okay, let's see what some of these rooms are now that I don't know where the guy is. At least that didn't kill our character. Yeah, there's a stove. This is like one of the worst rooms to get caught in, though, so I really hope he doesn't decide to come in here. This is where I got caught the last time. I don't know if he's just stalking the halls or if I have to do something. It's a cast iron skillet. No key in the toilet. There's something shiny in there. Are those bugs? Ah! The origin of my spider roommate. Get the heck out of there. Girl. Am I just gonna die? Okay, she's okay now. Is that her health? I think that's her health. Crap. Maybe she just needs to rest, though. Maybe she just gets scared. She said there was something shiny in there. We might need bug spray or maybe like a flamethrower. A flamethrower would be cool to get rid of those things, to get whatever's shiny in there. Love that she closes the door. I know. It's a calendar. Here's a mark on today's date. Is this a spice rack? There's some bottled drinks. There's a ham in the fridge. You've obtained a ham. Maybe the bugs will go after the ham. I don't know that I want to test it now, though, considering my health is so low. And I think it auto-saves you in the rooms that you're in. Ooh. Oh, or maybe the bugs will go away with the light. Why did the lights flicker? Maybe I can use the ham. There's something shiny in there. Girl. Wait, hold on. Wait, can I? Oh, crap. Perfume, maybe? No, let's go, ham? Ham. Girl, use the ham. I don't know. Hi, Steve, welcome in. Sharp Edge Stone. Alright, none of this is working. We're getting out of here. Do I still have the... Okay, I don't have the stone when we change things. Alright, let's check out back here, because we did have the shovel. I just don't know when he's going to show up again. I think she's in distress right now. I don't know if it's fear or if it's her health. But she always kind of looks like she's taking a nap unless she's getting hunted. Okay, so I can't pick this up right now. There's a key. It's a car key. You've put car key in your inventory pocket. It's like Granny. But like 8-bit. We gotta find ways to escape, I'm assuming. Jamie, welcome in. How's it going? I do like her outfit a lot. Maybe I can unlock some of this stuff. Maybe there's a place to hide, too. Car key isn't inserted. Can I do this then? I might be able to escape here with this car. But what about the other girls? Okay, so she doesn't want to leave. That is valid. Oh, she's resting? Okay, our health is back to normal now. We're in the blue. Instead of the key, let's... I don't know what some of this stuff is for. Sharp Edge Stone. Can I climb up here? You said the girls will be fine. Do you remember 10 minutes ago when we saw Anne fall through the ceiling? I'm not quite sure that they will end up being fine. But I guess we gotta have a positive attitude, right? Dominic, welcome in. How's it going? Okay, I'm gonna go back to this. I don't think I can do anything here. Nothing else. I can't pick this up for some reason. I have a ham. I don't think any of these things are going to work in here. So I picked up the car key. Let's just get out of here for now. I think that's her walking. Maybe go to the other side of the house. Also, maybe since Anne is dead, I can actually go to the upstairs. We'll see. I'm just assuming she is. I mean, when you fall through a ceiling and get impaled by a giant pair of scissors, that normally means death, right? Anne is the one that fell through the ceiling earlier. This is Jennifer. You don't think Annie is okay? I wonder if there's a song that would fit this situation. Asking if she is okay. Where is this phone coming from? It might be upstairs. I haven't gone through this door, though, so let's try and do it. I know, I really like their outfits. I think it's cute. Particularly Jennifer's. Because also I think, well, I don't know if we're gonna get the, like, kind of like anime cutscenes. There's one at the very start of the game. Maybe I can restart the game so you guys can see it. I think in the first time I did the playthrough, I was able to record it, though. But there's, like, you know, the pictures on the side of the screen right now, there's, like, an animation they did with those characters, and it looks really good. Something's stuck behind the door. Anime. The puns, they never stop. What? The door is locked? Alright, we're in a dead end. That's never good. You've been hit by. You've been struck by. Guy with big scissors. It doesn't flow quite the same. Alright, now let's try and go upstairs. There's no blood, though. I mean, they could have just not included it. But there's no blood, so maybe she survived that. She would be a very badass if she did. Also, John Wick, welcome in. How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. I know, doesn't it feel kind of like Scooby-Doo? Didn't the original Scooby-Doo... When was it actually produced? I don't know if it was around the same time. I feel like sometimes media can feel the same just because it was produced around, you know, the same time frame or whatever. But, it does, doesn't it? Like Haunted Mansion, guy with comically large scissors, group of teens trying to solve a mystery. The door is locked. Okay. The original was from the 70s. I like all of the different, like, classic Scooby-Doo theme songs. They've got really good music. All right, this one is locked as well. Where are we hearing the, phone, though? 1969? Haha, nice. I feel like the bell bottoms give it away. The only thing is, though, is, like that style from that time period can be really cool to be used in media. So, like, sometimes it's like, oh, were they just going for that kind of vibe and look? But I think it would make the most sense, like the original, because Shaggy has those bell bottoms. My voice cracked like Shaggy. Maybe I will become him. Become one. There are dishes in there. I hope if I transform into Shaggy, I transform into the version of him that Matthew Lillard played in the Scooby-Doo movie. You jerk! I'm gonna die! If I just sit down, will he be like, I can't see you? Is it like T-Rex rules? Why does it always happens when I'm in a dead end and have no idea what to do? All the puns. He's so snippy. He's being a jerk is what he's being. Oh, God. Okay, so can I actually, like, move this at all? Or does this trigger the event? Girl, why are you doing that? Why can I interact with this box and it's just an ellipses? It looks like it hasn't been used. Why are you going so fast now? You're talking really fast. Can I look over here next? I think I'm gonna have to get over this, so that's why I'm like, can I move that thing? That shelf is damaged all over. Can you just push it over? What about this? What about these? There's pesticide inside? You've obtained the pesticide? Wait, so here's the question. Do we want to use it, or do we want to save it to use it as some sort of poison? At least we know the guy's not coming after me right now. Okay, so I can't do that. Q and E and that. Is there a way to push? No, I have no, I don't know how. So we're gonna get out of here. I got pesticides, so. Girl, run! You don't just stop and stare at him for 3 seconds. I guess it's horror movie rules. Girl, don't turn around. You're stressing me out. All right, get out of here. I'm going to the bedroom because that's the only place I know I can hide. Humans definitely can be more scary. We can get rid of the bugs as well. If I get all the way out of here, we'll hide in the bedroom and then go back to the kitchen because it's on that side and pick up whatever is there. We have the car key. I imagine we need to find like gas and maybe something else if we wanted to try and leave with that. Okay, you gotta keep running. He's gonna keep coming after you. See, I told you! Girl! She keeps turning around. Maybe I do need to use panic mode. Is it one of these doors? I hope so. I don't want to get soft locked now. Okay, yeah. Does he know I'm in here? Well, we're gonna hide anyway. We're gonna hide for a second. He wasn't even in the other room! What do you mean? Keep running. Keep running! This game is stressing me out. This game is stressing me out so bad. So why does he not come into this room? Use the bird like a trap. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't if I do end up getting myself soft locked and die. Girl, I'm so mad at you right now. I don't know where to run to. Because I can't run past him. Can I hide underneath the couch? Can I hide in the back? Brian, that's a good idea. Brian, that's a good idea. Girl, if you do not hide underneath this bed right now! If you do not hide underneath this bed right now! Okay, we're good. I was afraid we were gonna have to be running in circles forever. That's the thing, is I don't know where the hiding spots are. And there's so many rooms since we're in the 2D environment where you can literally just get stuck. In my mind. I'm sure that there's gotta be. Maybe I can throw the pesticide on him. You wait. Do you know the rules of horror games? You wait and make sure he's gone. You also make sure he's dead. Oh, God. Okay. Let's go. Jess, I actually, now that you mention it, though, I haven't seen any closets in this game. Oh, God. I didn't actually want you to go back that way. We gotta go to the kitchen. I think it's through here. But with my luck, he's gonna be in the kitchen and it's gonna save us. But if he's already in the kitchen, we can run back out the other way. So, we shall see. Can I actually hide in here? I don't think she's going to hide, though. if she's not getting chased. Does she? We'll try it next time. And hopefully not die. There has to be a way, though. That wouldn't make any sense if you just got really unlucky. I mean, the other time that I got caught in a room when I was just walking around, he didn't seem to respawn directly outside of the door. But if you get caught in a chase, that seems like such a bad way to get soft locked. I feel like I'm just missing a way that you can maneuver around that. Where's the kitchen again? I think it was to the left. Oh, is chat glitching? That's weird. This manor is so nice. It's a bit bare. Every room... Well, I guess some of the rooms actually do have furniture, but like this area, like the atrium or whatever this is. I keep hearing that phone. There's not like a lot of furniture. It's so cavernous. It's so empty. The stream is definitely haunted. You know who it is. It's the spider roommate. It's always we always blame the spider roommate. Oh, I'm not sure that I wanted to go here. Can I ever pick this up? I could only pick that up when I was getting chased, which is interesting. Or maybe it was because that was on the other run when Anne didn't fall through the ceiling. Okay, is this the kitchen? All the doors look the same. I need a mind map. Yes, okay. We do this and then we do the pesticide. Actually, she might die, so let's take a second to rest. Okay, we're good. And the bugs. She's surprised every time, even though it's happened 3 times. We have a means to deal with it, though. Girl, I know you're stressed. I know you're stressed. Okay. Pesticide. Boom. Bam. Boom. Bam. Do I have to do it while they're not attacking me? I have to do it while they're not attacking me, huh? Like, click on the fridge beforehand? Okay. And then we can go back here. We always blame the spider roommate. Yeah. He's got a little wrench and he's messing with all of the tech stuff that we don't see. It's always the spider roommate. Okay. I gotta use the pesticide. I spray the pesticide. Okay, now there's only a few bugs. What is going to be shiny? This also looks like a hallway to me, I think. There's a key on the bottom. You've gotten gold key in your inventory. Okay, use the pesticide. I got an achievement for that. Hell yeah. I can write that down. If you guys have any game suggestions and you don't already know, I do have a form that you guys can use. It's down in the description of my videos. And can I actually... let's see if that works. Does that work? No. Okay. I thought I could send the link, but Pops has got me covered. Thank you, Pops. I appreciate it. So I have a gold key. I don't know where to use that, but I also don't think that I've checked out the entirety of the house because sometimes we've gotten stuck. John Wick, are you leaving? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful night and morning and weekend. Can I check out this box again? Looks like there's nothing left. There is nothing left. Can I open up the... Okay, so is it even an option if I want to make her try and leave? Is this just concrete? That looks just like the wall to me, but maybe I need to find a garage opener too. So we got a couple things. Is a giant wrench like the guy's giant scissors? I could get behind that theory. Spider roommate. I think I'm gonna try and go back upstairs. This was just like a long hallway, right? In the back. Wait, there were some locked doors there though. Also, wait, was that the long... Oh god, this house is too big. It really feels like I've used the gold key. Oh, this is this is the thing that I was talking about. The giant things. Okay, you're okay, Jennifer? Mrs. Mary? The girls, they're... I know. It's okay, Jennifer. She's suddenly British. What is that? A chalice? Take a sip. It'll calm you down. No. Oh my god, Jennifer. Why would she do that? Oof, where am I? Who's there? Hee. Something to eat. You mean me? Top 10 anime betrayals. It's food. Alright, maybe it's not good to approach him. Did she take all of my inventory too? I'll have to check that. And I died. Another death. Another death. Girl, I cannot believe, maybe Jennifer, like, doesn't watch horror movies. She gets a chalice from a place where she's supposedly never been before. She's supposedly never been to this house, but she knows where the chalice is. And she's like, yes, I have this liquid. This unidentifiable liquid I want you to drink. It's like you didn't... What did you think was going to happen? Jennifer. We want to continue. I don't want to do the restart. Dying sucks. Yeah. Oof. Where am I? Okay, I'm not something to eat. I'm gonna go back here and get as far away from you as possible. And... Oh! You want... Jennifer? Jennifer! I did not tell her to move. I know I need to open my inventory. I did not. I swear. Maybe I clicked the other way, but I don't think I did. Well, I just wanted you guys to... I wanted to make sure you saw that death. I wanted to make sure that you really, like, were tuned into that death, and you were like, yes. Let's try not to fail. All right, let's open up the inventory. Can I give him... Can I give him the sharp rock? All right, Jennifer, wake up. We have things to do. Ham! Ham! What happens if you don't have the ham? Something to eat. There you go. Eat the ham. Here you go. Jennifer has 0 survival instincts. Yeah. Excuse me. Who are you? Barrows. What? Barrows? So you're the... He. It's watching you right now. What? It's watching you from the cradle. Under the star? The cradle? Under the star. He. Find a use for some ham. I got an achievement. Can I talk to you again? Ellipses. He's not looking for Jennifer anymore. Does that mean I'm not going to die? What did you do to me? You're alive. Jennifer, you're still alive. Lada. Hang on, I'll open the door now. How did you do that? Are you in on it? I'm glad you're okay. How did you do that? We should get out of here before Miss Mary comes back. What do you mean? We've got to hurry, Jennifer. I like the run animations. I heard a voice from outside. I heard a scream. You girls are such troublemakers. Jennifer, wait for me right there. You need to be punished. You think I'm gonna wait for you? I'm gonna hit you over the head with this stick. You have a shotgun? Jennifer, get the shotgun! Oh my god. She just leaves it. She just leaves it. She's gonna wake up in 2 minutes. There's a pool. I've never been out to the courtyard before. Why'd you just run to the edge? There's a large crack in the wall. It looks like it could collapse at any moment. Oh, can you walk through it though? Is there anything I can use? I have the perfume. Can you pick up the freaking... I don't know what I'm doing, actually. It looks like the trees are following us. I guess it hasn't been used for a long time. The water is murky. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. There we go. I have the right item? Do I have to use the sharp thing here? Okay. Let's try it. How is this gonna... does she just need to collapse it? Girl. Okay, she made it through. Don't blame Jennifer, that's my fault. It's my fault! I tried to pick it up! She left before I could. I guess I could try and go back into the room. We also have the perfume. The perfume, I think it said it was Miss Mary's. The only reason I think that we might be able to use that, my theory is that, but the Scissorman chases us so he can see us. But if there's some character that's like blindfolded or something and needs to trust that it's Miss Mary, maybe we can use that. Why are you not running? Oh, I guess I should take a seat, right, for a little bit? And we're back to full health. You don't want to run right now. Randomly amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, by the way. I guess I can try and go upstairs, too. See if it collapses the same way. Maybe the door is going to be open. None of my friends that I know of have survived yet. It's locked. Okay. Does she just not run in this room because it's the room that we started in? I wonder. Sorry, it's we've got a bit of a lull right now since you can't run. Yeah, Mochi. I think last year, at the end of last year, so it hasn't been like a full year, but at the end of last year, it got a remaster, which I think basically just meant that it was like ported so that you could play it on the PC. Although I'm not sure if there was a PC version before this, but I know Steam released it, Clocktower Rewind. So we're checking it out today, very slowly, as you can see. Let's see if we fall down. Yeah, it's on Steam. So, and they have a classic version. Oh, can I actually walk this way? They have a classic version and then they have the rewind version. Which I think I think they added like save states and other things. Okay, so that fell through. I think that affects the start of the game. Like whether you go up here at the start, what happens? Because there were differences when I didn't do that versus I did. I know. Mochi, they have a run button, but this is where we started the game, like when we were first in this mansion, and I think that they were trying to be like, she has no reason to run yet. I'm assuming that's why I can't run right now. Normally, it's you double click. I know, she steps really slowly. Jennifer has like the least survival instinct out of like any horror game protagonist that I know right now. From like just blindly trusting Miss Mary to leaving the shotgun to now just like walking leisurely. I suppose she has to save her stamina, so if something really scary happens, we'll be able to do it. Where did that collapse into, by the way? Because it's not down here. It would be so funny, actually, if they had, like, a Scooby-Doo sequence in this. You know how they have the, they have, those chase sequences through all of the different doors and everything? Did a door just open? Okay, let's go over here. Wait, hold on. I think I'm gonna die. I also don't know what the TV does. Jennifer's doing her best with her digital survivor senses. I guess she can't feel what's in the other parts of the room or whatever. Okay, now she can run. I do think, for some reason, in this room specifically, she lags a little bit compared to other rooms. Because every time we're in this room, I'm like, oh, she's walking a little bit slower. Can I pick up the blanket again? What if I do the mirror? Am I just gonna die? Girl. Fool me once, and you fooled me again. Shame on me. What do I have? I have the perfume. I have the car key. Maybe I just use the car key. Because there was only 4 of us and 2 of them are dead now. Or assumed to be dead. She falls like a drama queen. Everything in this game is very dramatic. But in a good way. Alright, let's continue. I feel like the bird, I don't know. I have ideas for like when we do another run. So why are you not running again? Because she has full health, so it's not like stamina. Yeah, Anne's was the most dramatic so far. Lotta just kind of... Oh, I made you sit down. Lotta just kind of sat down. Can I go back into the courtyard? I'm going to go back into the courtyard. Girl, why are you not running? Oh, there you go. There you go. The poor bird. I like to think the bird is just sleeping right now. You know what I mean? Do I still have the rock? I don't... Oh, do I? Good idea. Good idea. Okay, let's go back. Come on, Jennifer. Now we have to remember what room it is. It's a second door, I think. Still Wakes the Deep. I have played that. I did play that on the channel. I have the full series up. That was a lot of fun. I think I mentioned this recently, but I feel like it's a really underrated game. Like, I know it's been popular, and like I've seen like some like really huge channels play it and everything, but I don't see a lot of people like talking about it as much. And it was such a good game. It was so much fun to play. So I always recommend it, especially if you like it was a very unique story, and it was out in the deep sea, but it wasn't necessarily like, I wouldn't categorize it as like Lovecraftian, because I've seen a lot of like Lovecraftian stuff. It had some like really cool elements to it, but I don't know. I really enjoyed that game. It was a lot of fun. I know. Even so, here's the thing too, is like I feel like I've seen more and more people talk about it like recently, but when it first came out, she stood right in front of the mirror. When it first came out, I was like, man, I feel like this is, I don't know, it was really cool. Okay, perfect. But she doesn't pick up the blast shard this time. But I guess I can pick this up. What's this? There's a baby. They mentioned a cradle, too. From before. And I have the perfume. I don't know. I'm gonna go back outside to the courtyard. And see what else we got. Isn't there a video? Is that the video game or movie? I feel like there was some like winter video game that got a remaster recently too. I haven't played it. But I was thinking, because it has like a lot of snow, I was thinking, oh, that would be fun to play like around the winter time. Get all cozy. I think, okay, since we're playing like a classic survival horror, I have to bring it up, even though I brought it up a lot. But I love, I think Silent Hill is going to be one of my new favorite like games, like the Silent Hill franchise to play in like the fall kind of winter time frame, like in between there. Maybe it's because I played around that time, but I also think it's just like the vibes are like really perfect. So I like playing games around like when you could like really immerse yourself. That's a lot of fun. It does. See, that's what I was thinking. So if it takes place in the North Pole, then you got that like frozen feeling. You can play it in the wintertime on like a snowy day. All right. Since we have this as an option, I'm going to go back and see if I can maybe pick up the shotgun. We also don't know where Lotta went. I feel like she might be in on it. Because it's kind of suspicious. I know that Anne's body disappeared as well. Because it hasn't been used for a long time. The water is murky. But the fact that she was just able to open the cage like nothing happened. I'm kind of like, were you and Miss Mary in on it? And also, how did she know Miss Mary was evil? Maybe I'm asking too many questions, though. Jennifer wouldn't ask these questions. She just wants to get out of here. Whatever it takes. That's where I came from, right? Can I go over to the left, then? A box? Okay, she moved it. Something was, this is the other side of the house, isn't it? So now I have now I also have an escape from him if I want it. We'll see. All right, let's go back here. And into the shed. There might be actually some stuff left. Okay, so she's not here. The shotgun is gone. I can't pick up the stick. I think there's only some things that you can pick up if you want to use it as a weapon. Can I let you out of here? He's not looking at Jennifer anymore. Okay, I'm going to rest for a second because I have a feeling the guy is not going to come into this room right now. I say unconfidently. He probably will. We have so many places that we can go, though. And now that I have, not tunnel, but like I can actually walk through the courtyard, I feel like pretty comfortable moving about as long as I don't get stuck in like the kitchen again. Where I literally don't know what to do. But I don't know that we need to go back in there because I got the ham and we got the pesticide from there before. I got perfume, car key. Maybe we can just use the car key and get out of here. Maybe seeing two of her friends die is enough for her to be like, let's get out of here. Got that phone though. It's upstairs, but the door was locked. Got to use all the puzzle-solving skills in our mind right now. And I can also climb up here. See, this is where I'm like, if I had a flamethrower, I could set fire to these things and maybe there'd be a key underneath it. Instead of looking for a key in a haystack, we'll just set fire to the whole thing. Why not? No, I don't want you to get in, actually. Oh, girl, you're just gonna say you don't have a car key, but it's in your inventory, but you want to make me do all of the... Okay. Let's see if she'll leave now. What should I do? Leave? Oh, she just breaks through it. Oh, abandon your friends, and I survived the night at Burroughs Mansion. Okay, so I got an achievement. Well, 2 of my friends were already dead. 3rd one was MIA, but I'm sure if I walked around enough, I would have probably messed something up. So that is one of the endings. There's so many different possibilities, though. I feel like you can keep the people alive. They're dead anyway. I feel like there's probably a way to keep everybody alive. Because otherwise, the achievement, abandon your friends, wouldn't... I guess it would be an achievement, because then it would show up for any ending. Do I need to write down the things that I do in each run-through to be able to know? I guess we'll just try, because that was the very first ending that we got. And I'll look at the ending screen and see if I can see how many total we have. And then at that point, we'll try and get maybe one more. Although, I don't know. I mean, the car game, that felt like very easy. If I had the Shard of Glass, too, we would have a little bit more options, I would think. We didn't get to see the driving skills. Thank goodness this run-through we didn't get to see the driving skills. She's got it covered. She's speeding out of there. They're not friends anymore? Well, yeah, they're not alive either, so... I mean, here's the other thing, is like, to maybe help alleviate some of the guilt from this ending of just leaving, there was still one girl MIA, and maybe Jennifer can go and get help at that point. Because it didn't seem like the guy with the scissors or Miss Mary was doing us many favors. I'm also wondering, because we had the key, there was something... maybe if we try and do the stuff that we did the first time, then Miss Mary won't end up poisoning us, and we can explore that room. Because there was the entire difference of where Scissorman shows up for the first time before. I'm also thinking that we should go to Scissorman in the bathroom first, because our other friend didn't die in that scene, I don't think. I mean, she obviously wasn't doing well, but she wasn't dead yet at that point. Whereas the other one, it was pretty clear, like, you fall through the roof and you get impaled. So I don't know, we can try those. But the Scissorman was in the car the whole time. Well, we got to the end of the credits, and then Jennifer returned to the orphanage. What about Miss Mary, though? 3 days later, she was found? Oh, is this a karma ending? Dead in her own room. So we didn't truly escape. So we survived the night, but we didn't survive the ending. Ending rank G. What does that mean, though? Did she just pass away in her sleep? Is this like a dream monster? She walked for too long. Okay, I'm gonna look at the endings real quick. Let's look at the endings. F is how we do it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Can I go around? Okay, so we have 8 different endings. I don't want to reset game. How do I go back? There we go. Let's do a quick start. See if this takes me in. Steven, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for sending 10 memberships earlier in stream. It's incredibly generous. I just wanted to say thank you again before you head out. Okay, and we're back in the game. She was resting. What did I want to do differently? I wanted to go up to, okay, so we have to take her extraordinarily slow walking for a second, because I wanted to try and go up the stairs, because this is one of the differences that I found from the first one, even with the mirror, is that I went upstairs and tried to do that and it collapsed. I don't know if that's going to make a huge difference, but I feel like it's worth it to try and see. You know what I mean? Steven, thank you so much for gifting another 10 memberships. Holy crap. For that. We'll have like an emoji poll if you look out on the community tab. Thank you so much, Steven. I really appreciate that. And I'm sure that everybody who's gifted a membership appreciates it as well. It's incredibly generous for you to do. Let me do the stars too. Okay, she's walking very slow. We got this. Nice. Oh! That's why the star. Okay, the stars ended up in the shorts chat, so you can't see them. But I did send stars. She's running. Ah, it was my fault the whole time. Okay, but she's also effectively just walking down the stairs now at this point. She's giving me time to multitask. Yeah. I don't know why she wasn't running before. Okay, but let's just go this way. Does the gold key... Wait, so this is my other question. Does the gold key act like a skeleton key? I don't think so, actually. The other thing is I did get the shard of glass from here. One of the times is we can try and just, like, speed run it. And go straight to Scissorman and see if there's any differences there. Because he might not even show up. I mean, he probably will. But he might not. Piled up wood and concrete. I picked up the sharp edge stone. Wait. I have an idea. Now that I know that I can use this. Oh, we're in the courtyard early. It looks like I'm in the courtyard. Okay, let's see if the pool... I can't interact with the pool right now. Scissorman... It's Anne? Oh, help her! Help her! Jennifer, help! 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 Anne? Anne? Why is Anne dying the most gruesome deaths? She just stood there. Oh, wait. There was the wood here. The second time. Girl, use the wood! Use the wood! Scissorman is out there. At this point, Jennifer, maybe this is your fate. We lost our first friend. Is the bathroom the only way? Okay, so, excuse me? Can I just not get around him? You don't want to move that? I don't have any way. Is this just always a dead end? I'm showing you all the endings and all the deaths tonight. I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to get all the deaths, but it's looking like maybe. We might. You need more stamina to fight him? Oh. Brian, thank you so much. Oh, but I have stamina. Can I get past him, though? Okay, I'm gonna die. How in the hell are you supposed to get past him, though? Can the shovel be used to rescue her? No, because I have to get past Scissorman one way or another. If he just spawns, depending on where I go first and where he shows up, then I would have to go past and Anne would die anyways by falling through the ceiling the other time. Do you know what I mean? When's the romance ending? I'm not sure. I'm not sure they thought about that when developing this. An enemies to lovers plot. I'm not sure that we could forgive this guy. Okay. Mash the panic button. It pauses me though. See, it just does that. It's not... It just pauses me. Is P not panic? Is P pause? Is P pause? P pause? I wish I could pause and see the controls. Hold on. G is pops. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my god. I was pressing the pause button the whole time. Yippee! Okay. I'm dead. Oh. This is going really well. This is going really well. This is going really well. I'm writing it down. G equals panic. I don't think I'll forget now, though. That was an embarrassing death. We're good. Edward Scissorhands. Yeah, but he's just got gigantic scissors. This is the original scissor guy. Okay. Did I win? She just shoves him? You fell over him? Take his scissors! Take his scissors! Don't make the same mistake with a shotgun. Oh god. At least we got out. At least we got out. Thank you, Brian. Alright, let's rest and get our stamina back up. Jorge, I know, I'm sorry. Well, I know now that we could have done that. Alright, but we now gotta have a way out. I was not soft locked. I was just clicking the wrong button. Classic Alieann. Alright, let's go back then. So, if we want to get another ending, the key... Where was the pesticide again? It was at the very end of that one hallway, I think. So we'll go get the pesticide, get the golden key, and then speed run it, basically, to go and see Miss Mary and see what else we can do. Because I'm also wondering if I ignore a ton of stuff. I mean, I know where things are if I need to pick it up. It was not upstairs, was it? It was over here to the left. Jennifer, all of those doors are locked, honey. All of those doors are locked. Go back. Go back. Go back. And now you're just gonna have to run back down the stairs. What I want to try and do, too, is see if we can listen to the phone and answer the phone. Jennifer's becoming a final girl now. Well, yeah, it's because in moments of panic, she just stands there. Did I need to use the panic button Don't tell me I needed to use the panic button to save Anne. Maybe we'll try that one time. Damn. Maybe that's what it is I just have to give her adrenaline, and when I don't give her adrenaline, nothing happens. She goes into fight or flight, and I have to be the fight. Okay, I think that this first door is the kitchen. I'll double check. Yes. We have the ham. If I don't have the ham, is the guy not going to be in the jail cell? Or if I don't have the ham, does Mary not poison us at all? See, these are some of the questions that I have that we'll try and get this run through. Okay, we'll still get the car key. If we can. There's a key. It's a car key. You put the car key in your pocket. Okay, then we'll go back. She isn't fueled by coffee. She's fueled by the panic button. I know. It's remastered, but I do think that they were trying to keep it as close to the original as possible. Okay, we can run. Where was that one room? What was the one room I wanted? Is it down the other hallway? This door was locked before because I needed the gold key. The one with the pesticide. No, that was in upstairs somewhere, wasn't it? So maybe I was going the right way. This is where I need a map. Okay, and I think it was over to the left. Most of these doors were locked, but I feel like there was somewhere upstairs. If I'm remembering correctly. Murky water equals instant death. I mean, here's the thing, too, is we did notice at the end that Scissorman was, like, pulling her down. So it wasn't that she was just in the water and, like, needed help. Like, it was a fight to the death. It's locked. What about this last one? Yes, it was here. Okay. Is where I needed to be. News, welcome in. How's it going? I like seeing the stars. There are dishes in there. Okay, I'm going to pick up the pesticide. Oh, there's something else here too that I couldn't click on before, or that I didn't see before. There's a pesticide inside. You've obtained a pesticide. She also has to, I've noticed this, I think she walks to a central part of the room. There's a rope. You've obtained the rope. Is there a place I could have used that before? I don't remember. Can I move this? Because I feel like, ellipses. No. Maybe if I turn on the light. Maybe because the click button is for, like, the running. But I also think that this was probably... The shelf is damaged all over. Oh, wait. I think this is probably before the standardization of WASD, right? Also, because back in 1995, PCs weren't nearly as powerful as they are now. Or at least not... The powerful PCs weren't as accessible as they are now, I think. Because technology has gotten, like, insane in the past 30 years. Looks like a bird's nest. Can I use sharp edge stone? Girl, don't. Come back this way. This is a horror game, yes. This is a horror game. It's classified as that. I think that it has a lot of, it looks like a bird's nest. It's survival horror, I think, technically, to be more precise. Pesticide? That's gonna be awful. Rope. Fishing! Did I need to fish something? Rope here? You could just walk past it the whole time. There's nothing in it. And then she climbs over it. Oh, God. All right, what about the pesticide? There's nothing in it. She keeps running past it and then having to jump over it. That's funny. Looks like a bird's nest. Do I need to use the rope or something? Okay, I don't know that there's a way to actually combine anything. Let's just get out of here then. We do have the bird, so maybe if we run into some birdseed or something. Brian, I appreciate it. Don't worry about it at all. I am playing this completely blind, and there are things that I'm going to be missing, so I genuinely appreciate it. That's part of the reason I like streaming games, because the first time, I've mentioned this a couple times actually, the past couple streams, but the first time I played a Souls-like game, if I'm recording something, I do like to be completely blind and try and figure out everything by myself. I figured this one would be a fun one to play, though, because it did seem like... Because it says on the page, it has multiple endings and randomized gameplay. So I was like, okay, if there's so many different things that we can do in this game, then taking the actual time to explore... I missed something. Again. Okay, we'll go back. We'll go back to the pesticide. Because I also don't want the, like, next hour to be me just walking around and, like, missing an ending either as well. Although now I actually need to get my stamina back up in case the scissor guy shows up. There is a box here. I'll try and open this box. Sometimes, too, I think you have to get the mouse in a very specific spot. There's nothing in there. Maybe I need to use WASD, though. But WASD doesn't get... It doesn't, like, lock on. The mouse is nicer because of that. Maybe I can go there, then. Some broken dishes. Looks like it hasn't been used. Look at her little ballerina feet. I can't. It's just too high to climb up. Well, then use the box I've been trying to get you to push over. All right, let's go. Dude, seriously, there's genuinely, like, I understand why so many people love it. There are clothes in there. What? What's this? You've obtained a black robe. Can I pretend to be Mary? Ooh, maybe I can pretend to be Mary, because if I get Mary's perfume and she's part of some cult or something, then we can dress up. Okay, panic button. Panic button. Did I just freaking die? Jennifer. Do I need to, like, go towards him or something? He had his own entrance music. I know, right? Okay. We'll go here first. Let's see if that's randomized or if it's after I find the robe. Too high to climb up. All right, let's do it. Time to cosplay as the lady. Oh, maybe I need to put it on. Jay, you and I had the same idea at the same time. Great minds think alike. Put it on, like, immediately. I wish she'd stay back here and give me a little bit of time to do that, though. What's this? You've obtained the black robe. Okay. Okay, so she climbs over immediately. I can't put it on me, though. Huh. Okay. Maybe if we start to get caught or chased or something, though, it will change interactions. I'm going to go back, though, and use the pesticide and get the gold key and see if Mary is going to be there. Also, go back to that one bedroom now. and from there get the perfume, because I'm thinking the mix of the perfume and the robes could be really good, because then our face will be obscured and we'll smell like her. Girl, get the heck out of here. Adam, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Okay, she's gonna run down. And I also wanted to say, is the game paused? Am I dying? Why are you sitting down? Why are you sitting down? Also, I wanted to say a huge thank you for sending 10 memberships earlier in chat. Okay, at least you walk slow. I want you to go down the stairs! I'm yelling. Shh. Quiet, it's supposed to be cozy. We're staying cozy. My bad, guys. I know I can probably fight him off. Let's go back to the bedroom though, because I know I can hide there. We can also maybe release the bird. I don't know what that would do though right now. But I want to get the perfume, for sure. And also, remember we did like the loop-de-loop, so... even if I can't hide right now... okay, we're good. I still want to be in this room. Is this a voice control game? No. I just get panicked. Imagine I can hear your screams though. What did he say? Did he just give away? You jerk. You jerk. Well, don't stand and look at him. Now I have to panic. Okay. Perfume. Get the perfume. Get out of here! All right. It's a dead end. Okay, I hate to do this. I don't know how much longer it's going to be, and this is a bit of a later stream. I figured that we would have a lot of endings and a lot of things to do. I have a couple ideas, though. I think I'm gonna end stream here, and we will pick up next time, because I know I just have a very strong feeling, even if I did, like, look at a walkthrough, or something, and, like, say we're gonna get all 8 endings or whatever, which I also don't necessarily want to do, because I don't want to accidentally spoil myself by searching things. Because I am enjoying it, and I think it's interesting. There's some mystery, for me at least, in the game so far. Like the guy in the cell when we were in the shed, and obviously Miss Mary in the robes and everything. So I'm gonna let you guys get some rest and have a wonderful weekend. And we will pick up with this sometime next week and try and get maybe another ending or 2 or 3 or 4, depending on how quickly we can get through like the different sequences of events. It would be nice, though. I have a feeling that there's probably one where each of them, like, there's one dead... well, I don't know, actually, the combination of them. Because there's only 8 endings, but 8 is still quite a few. So we shall see. I'm sure there's got to be an ending where we all get out of there. Probably it has to do with the bathroom at first, because that's the only one where the girl hasn't died when we've moved around. So... and I do not want to well, maybe we'll restart next time, or maybe we'll continue. We can decide that when we start stream next time. Oops. I gotta pull up. Here we go. We got the end credits now. Thank you guys so much for being here, and playing Clocktower with me today. I actually really have been enjoying checking out some of the games that were released like many years ago, or some of these ones that a lot of people consider like either to be their favorite game. I've heard people say Clocktower is like their favorite game ever. So I'm really excited to like continue playing it and uncover everything that we can in this game. But in addition to that, I also think it's so cool to like see kind of the history of gaming. So it's a lot of fun. And also since, well, last year was a really great game for a lot of like classic survival horror coming back, because the Silent Hill remake kind of reinvigorated that fandom. And then we also got the Clocktower Remind. So a lot of people, it's more accessible for people to play now. So, holy crap. We have a lot of new members this time around in chat. And so I have to say a huge thank you to Adam for the 3 at the start of stream, Pops for sending 5 memberships, Adam for the 10 memberships, and Steven for a 20 whole memberships. You guys are incredibly generous. Thank you so much. I need to check, but I can almost guarantee we probably have a couple new emojis that you guys can vote on. So keep an eye out for that. And in addition to that, if you got a membership gifted today, there are some polls and everything in the community tab, so you can keep an eye out for that. And I think they also send out notifications as well, if you're a member. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna be like Jennifer and just like walk very slowly and calmly everywhere from now on. We gotta have the chill vibes that she does. I find it so funny, actually. I'm really enjoying it, but I also find it funny how it's probably through my own actions, since I was hitting the pause button instead of the panic button. But like how sometimes she just like stands there and she's like, oh yes, this is happening. I think it's just the animation. I'm sure that if we could like zoom in and see her face, she would be a lot more terrified. So let's do it. We'll investigate next time the conspiracy theory that I am Jennifer. Yes. Or maybe I'm Anne in another universe. Considering I die so much in games, it's like, oh, I feel like that would make sense. Maybe not, though. Maybe I just think it would be very badass to like fall dramatically through a ceiling and have that be like through not only just any ceiling, a stained glass window. It was like, all right. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for being here. But on that note, I'm going to go ahead and say farewell, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, we're not alone out there, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Have a wonderful weekend. I will see you on Monday. I should post the stream schedule. And maybe next time we'll have a poll so that you guys can decide what you want to see for one of next week's streams. If I do that, then you'll also see that this weekend as well. And I do want to continue Clocktower, so Clocktower will probably be one of the streams next time. All right, all of that is done, and it is time for me to say bye-bye. 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 I'll see you guys next time. I gotta exit out of the game. Bye-bye. Take care of yourselves, yes, and I will see you soon. Relatively soon. A few days. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.